Hey there, I'm Rachel with Positively Mommy. I've got my hair turban on, and today we're going to do a salon blowout from home. All you need are some Velcro rollers, some heat protectant spray, and the Revlon one-step hair dryer, and maybe some hairspray. So stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, I've got my hair turban on, and this has just been taking the wetness out of my hair, so it should be perfect to start with the Revlon one-step hair dryer. If you don't have a hair turban, you can just use your regular blow dryer and get it most of the way dry. It's actually looking maybe a little too wet just to go straight to the Revlon, so I'm gonna spray this Color Wow kind of in the roots of the scalp to protect the hair, and then a little on the bottom. This is gonna protect the hair from the heat and also going to make it shiny and smooth. This stuff is amazing. It lasts in your hair for 3 washes. So a bottle can really last you a long time. I think I've had mine like almost a year and it's like a quarter full. So it's really great, and I have very thick hair. I'm just gonna brush that through really well and get it smooth. And then I'm gonna just blow dry my hair a little bit until it's almost dry. I'm going to have the heat setting on 2 and the air power on 3. Blow drying my hair took about 3 minutes, and I just used my fingers to comb through it, or you could use a wide tooth comb. Next, we're going to use the Revlon one-step hair dryer and also our Velcro rollers. And I bet you haven't used Velcro rollers before, or haven't for a long time, or maybe your mom has used them. But I really love them. They have a lot of great uses, and let's get started and I'll show you how to do the Salon Blowout at home. I've got the Revlon one-step hair dryer here. We're going to use it on low, and we're just gonna section out the hair and put in the Velcro rollers. We're gonna section a halo section of hair up here to pull up that hair, and then we'll do one more and we'll start on the bottom. So let's start with the sections. I just have these claw clips that are hinged that I use to section out the hair, but you can use anything that you've got at home. So I'm gonna take a halo portion of hair right here and kind of wrap it around so it doesn't get in the way of the bottom. And then I'm gonna come here and get the next section of hair. So we're just working with the bottom at this point. Use 2. My hair is getting longer. As I said before, we're going to turn this on low. Just go section by section. And my hair is really soft right now because of that Color Wow. It feels great. It also helps with frizz. I have a lot of frizz in my hair. So you want to go back and forth, up and down, and just kind of blow dry the hair in every direction, with the last pass being curled under. I just need to unzip this. I'm just gonna go over it one more time. And I'm going to put the biggest roller in, and you just pull it until it can get stuck in the Velcro. I'm gonna go to the other side and do the exact same thing. Just blow drying it in every direction, making sure it's all the way dry. This will give you a lot of body and a little bit of wavy curl. All right, I'm gonna do this. Sometimes the curlers will get in the way, so you kind of have to be creative with getting around them. I'm gonna put in another curler back here, like that. And you're certainly gonna get an arm workout with this. Get your exercise in for the day. It doesn't have to be perfect. It will look fine once you take them all out. Now I'm gonna take the middle section down and start working on these. Do you have the Revlon one-step hair dryer? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. It's one of my favorite hair tools. I use it every single time I shower and blow dry my hair. I'm not good at round brushing. Okay, I'm gonna put another large one here. So it's a good idea to have probably 9 to 12 of the large size curlers. Now, if you get a set that doesn't have that many, you can just always improvise and you'll just have a little bit tighter curls, which actually looks really pretty. So just pull it until it stays on and wrap it around. I'm gonna make this into 2 here. And I think I'm gonna do a smaller, the purple curler on that. So I'll just have a really pretty curl there and a lot of body underneath that back section there. As you can see, this doesn't take very long. In fact, I thought I came up with this technique on my own, and I was telling my stylist about it, and she said there's several people in her salon that use this technique too, because it kind of gives the Brazilian blowout effect. I thought that was funny that the salons were using the Velcro rollers instead of round brushes. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna take down the top section, which is gonna be a little bit awkward, so you just lay it over to one side and work on the other side. Just lay it on top of those curlers. Just gonna do the same thing up here. You don't have to be perfect about it, just get the hair extra dry. And I'm gonna put those curlers in. Oh. There we go. So with this front piece, I really wanna do a good job on it because that's going to be framing my face. So I'm just gonna come through and get that really well, ending going back because this curl is gonna come back. Now, as you'll notice, there will be some stray hairs falling out, and that's totally fine. Those will get smoothed out later. And if you want, if your hair's really long and the curlers aren't staying in, you can use one of these clips to keep them in. We're gonna do the same thing with this piece of hair right here. So I'm just gonna blow dry that really well with my Revlon one-step hair dryer. And we're gonna take that hair and go backwards towards the back of our head. Okay, now with this one, we're not gonna go backwards. We're just gonna blow dry it and curl normally. So we've just got a little piece right here, and I think I'm gonna do a smaller curler there So the purple one, the next largest. And even if you have a few hairs hanging down, it won't matter, so don't worry about those. There we go. Now you do want to clean this every time you use it. I have a video on how to clean it. It's really easy. But if you don't clean this every time, you get a lot of lint and buildup, and it won't last as long. So make sure you clean that right now. And so I will show you what it looks like. It probably doesn't look very pretty, but we're gonna get there, don't worry. I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for 5 minutes. So you could go do your makeup or eat breakfast or do whatever you need to do, and then come back in 5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes and I look like a crazy person, don't I? I'm going to show you what to do next. We're just going to heat up one side of the head and take the curlers out and twist them so that they stay where we want. I've still got the same attachment on my blow dryer because it will direct the air right to the hair I want to get at. So I'm going to turn it on the same heat settings, but I'm going to turn down the strength of the blowing to 2. I'm just going to hit each one. I'm actually going to turn the heat up to 3. So the heat's on 3 and the blowing is at 2. If it's too high, all the hair is just going to blow right in your face. So I'm starting with the right side and just heating up the curlers. This will create a lasting curl and more body in the hair. All right, and then I'm gonna do the cool shot. Right here, cool shot. Just cool it down. Just to set the curls. It's okay if there's random hairs flying around. All those random hairs will just get brushed in fine. Okay, so I'm going to start taking out at the bottom, and then I'm going to take the curl out and then run it through the Velcro roller and then with my fingers until I get the curl I want. You probably have 5 or 10 seconds to kind of get it how you want it. Just gonna keep going like that. Run it through the Velcro roller and run it through with your fingers. I've got a mirror over there so I can see how it looks. Run it through the roller and then with your fingers. There, isn't that pretty? Gonna keep going. In the back here. I've got very thick hair, but of course this will work well, even if you don't. It will give a lot of body and just make your hair look smooth and beautiful and put together. Let me see, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the big curlers and 2 of the smaller ones. If you don't have that many, feel free to use more of the smaller ones. Okay, I'm just going through and brushing out each curl. As you can see, I have a little wave at the bottom, which is what I wanted, and body at the top. All right, just putting those back in their little zipper container. Okay. And my hair feels fabulous. It feels healthy and soft and clean. Now this one's gonna give us a little bit more of a curl, which is great. You can put in more of those smaller curlers if you want more of a curl. Now that's the section that we were working a little more carefully on. We curled it back instead of forward because we kind of want it to go frame our face. So if you need some more body, you can always kind of back comb back here, but I've got lots of body. I don't think I need that. And I've got some finishing spray. It's Cheek Keratin Flex Finish because I don't want it to look crunchy or anything. Just gonna get those flyaways that I've got right there. Yeah, just a little bit there on the bottom. So I'll turn around and show you how it looks. What do you think? We'd love to hear from you in the comments, so let us know if you have any questions or if you'd like to see another video tutorial. But we hope you like this how to do a salon blowout at home video, and thanks for watching.